Hey everyone, it's Nerf Boy Productions here. Today I'm going to show you some very cool modded blasters. These are Nerf blasters modded by a user on Etsy called JLCustomsCreations. There will be a link in the description below right at the top there to his page on Etsy where you can see all the creations he's made. Here today I have 4 of them. Let's take a look. We're going to start off with this one. So the way these blasters work, they all have, when you go to his page, you can check out the blasters, and then when you go into them, you can choose just the aesthetic mod or aesthetic plus internal. These have all got aesthetic and internal, which basically means you can get these with the paint job, but without any internal modifications, and you can get that cheaper, or you can get the full shebang, which is all of the mods on the outside to make it look pretty, as well as tricked out inside to make them fire even better. So that's what all these blasters are today, aesthetically modded and internally to fire better. So let's take a look at the first one now. Alright, so this one is a strife style blaster. You can see a little better if we take this off that it's a strife, and it's got this silver or black and silver paint job. It's got a Retaliate Er barrel on there. Either Retaliate or Recon, it's hard to say. And then he's put this attachment on that looks just like a real, M4 whatever. It's really cool. It looks just like an M4. It's got the flash hider. It makes it look really cool, especially from far away. So the biggest thing to note is you should not take these blasters out in public. You can see the mods that are done to these. They look very real. Below the barrel is a Recon laser light. Very cool. Then you have the main blaster itself. This is a red dot scope, sight, whatever. Get a 12 dart banana mag in there. This is a stock extension, you can see here, with a Retaliate Er stock on the back, but that extension makes it really comfortable. And then he's added this little dragon piece on there onto the extension just to give it some flair. That is the basic blaster. It looks really cool. We're going to go over how they all look and then show firing them. Alright, this is the next one. This one looks real. From far away, like, this thing's legit. It's got a Raider stock on it, my favorite stock of all time. So that's pretty awesome. That's extendable, by the way, so you have a bunch of different points to extend it to. Comes with a 12 dart clip inside, all black, and this is a Recon, by the way. So you can see that's a Recon, which is pretty cool to see. It's got this wood paneling on the handles and on the front grip, which is a Retaliate Er grip. It's got, like I said, the Raider stock, and then on top it's got a Picatinny rail attachment, so you can put on Picatinny. Now initially this blaster came with one of these, which is a little plastic fake looking sight, but these things are really cheap and they broke and they fell off. It looks really cool and real, but honestly when I show you putting them on, it's really weak. So if you want to actually use this for looks, at least, it won't do anything, it's just for looks. Put on this and use either black electrical tape or any sort of hot glue solution or something. This next one's sort of similar. This is the modded Retaliate Er. It's got a really cool camo paint job done to it. You can see on the front barrel, right on there. It's got another Recon laser light underneath in the same colors, in fact. Same 12 round clip. It's got a painted camo Raider stock on there and the camo on the handle, silver trigger, M4A1 front end. This one is very nice. And this is a big boy. This is the Demolisher, the modded Arctic camo Demolisher. Came with a Arctic colored, by the way, all of the magazines have the orange left so that everything fits in really easily. But it came with a 35 dart Raider drum, which although it's really cool, it gets in the way for pumping. I personally would have gone with a Rampage drum. It just makes more sense. Because when you fire, it bashes into your arm. But other than that, it's got a long shot scope on here. Love that. Spectre barrel. Love that. And everything else is functioning. Everything's removable. Stock comes off. Everything's good like that. Just a cool Demolisher in this Arctic white. I think he calls it Arctic camo, but that's the paint job, and it looks really cool for some winter wars. So that's it to take a look at them. Now, let's go fire these things, because as pretty as they are, they also function really well for wars. Okay, so we are here down at my firing range range at my cottage right now, and for each gun we have different darts. They're all elite darts, just different colors. That way when I shoot them all, we'll be able to tell the difference between each ones and which ones perform better than others. So in the Strife we have regular blue elite darts. In the Dominator we have the camo darts. They're regular elite darts, but they have a camo design. In the Recon we have green Zombie Strike elite darts. And in the Retaliator, we have Doomland's elite darts. All elite darts, different colors. Let's go. So first off, the Strife with the regular blue darts. We have 6 shots of each dart in each clip. So we're gonna do 3 flat, 3 angled, and we'll do that for each gun. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. Now 3 on an angle. Whoa, that last one performed really well. I could feel. Now we'll do the Retaliator. This has the Doomland's darts in it. So flat shot. Wow. Yep. Another flat shot. Another flat shot. An angled shot. We're gonna lose these darts. Amazing. I'm hitting the rocks over there. It's really far. Now the Recon. This has the Zombie Strikes. Big difference. Alright, they didn't perform too bad. It's actually one of the best performing Recons I've ever seen. Still not great, but pretty good. And now the Demolisher. This has the blue camo. This Raider drum is jamming. Alright, the Demolisher performs just like a modded Demolisher. Really, really great. I'm satisfied with every single one, but let's go see how they compare to each other. So the closest shooting one was, of course, the Recon. We had a grouping, we have 1, 2, 3, and that is, yikes, 20 feet. That's not very good. These are the blue ones. These are the Strife darts. So that's, you know, not too good. These are some more Recon ones, another Strife one. There's a big grouping of Recon and Strife darts. They seem to perform about the same, and that's, 30 feet. Then we have Demolisher darts. Here we have the Zombie Strike one, which was the Recon. We have the Retaliator one, which is the Doomlands. So we had Retaliator up here. The Retaliator was firing the farthest by far. All the angled shots of the Retaliator hit here. Even some flat shots came to here, which is like 100 feet away. And then we have that's a Demolisher dart. These 2 blue darts. This one is not part of it, but that one is really far. And then this one is the Retaliator and the Strife, I guess. I guess the Strife did do, that was the one exceptional Strife dart. But yeah, overall the Demolisher and the Retaliator performed really well. The Strife was pretty good, and the Recon was good for a Recon, but not great. Alright, so that's about it for this video. Here's what I think about the blasters. These blasters are cool, and I mean really cool. If you look at the paint jobs on these things, exceptional. Realistic looking, awesome. The paint jobs I have no complaints about, but they are so realistic you should not take these out in public. Especially the Recon or Retaliator, or even the Strife from far away. Those will be mistaken as real firearms. These things are not toys. If you're taking this to a proper Nerf game, maybe acceptable. Maybe you could ask, because it's all done through Etsy, it's real people making these things, you know, so you can ask the person making it if you would like them to spray paint some stuff orange or something. They probably will. That's not a big issue, but I really just love the paint jobs. They look so cool. You guys know, you may know, I do a lot of filming and action movies, so that's a huge thing for me to have these Nerf guns that look really realistic but are still Nerf. Really, really cool to see. Paint jobs are great. The mods, I am really impressed. It's basic mods. It's not hard to do, but new motors is something that's quite impressive. Rewiring, that's a lot of time. Just some great stuff that he's really doing. That being said, these things are pricey. They're not cheap. I'm not going to say, oh yeah, it's like an extra 20 bucks to get the gun painted and modded for you. No. They're fairly expensive, but you know, you pay for what you get. If it's completely out of your range, but you love Nerf, maybe ask for it for Christmas or a birthday. Don't tell your parents Nerf Boy said that. But you know, maybe ask for some sort of gift or help out, because they're pretty expensive, and I can't just see someone going and blowing that much money on one Nerf blaster. But if you can afford it, and you're not necessarily a good painter, you don't have to get the mods. Maybe you can mod, but you can't paint. Then just get the cool painted blaster and do all your mods to it, or vice versa, you know? So that's something that I would consider. That's about it I have to say about these blasters. Let me know what you guys thought about in the comments below. If you're new to the channel, feel free to subscribe because I have new videos every single Saturday. I hope you guys enjoyed this one, and as always, this was Nerf Boy Productions, signing off.